The days of content creation are well and truly upon us, and the quickest and easiest way to make content is with our mobile phones. Our phones have such amazing cameras these days. But what about audio? Hi, I'm Liessshy, and today I'm going to show you the JBL Quantum Stream wireless microphone. A really great and affordable companion for your phone and your content creation kit. And for the purpose of demonstration, just so I can show you the device throughout the video, I won't be using the microphone unless it does state on the screen that the audio is coming from this. So this is a $150 microphone that does connect to your mobile phone and will give you an instantly better audio capture. Yeah, $150. You heard that right. Australian, of course. So it comes with the microphone itself, the USB-C or Lightning dongle, depending on what phone you need it for, and the neat little charge case, which is pretty reminiscent to JBL earbuds. Of course, they all come with charge cases, so this is a great feature to have. So the microphone can be used straight out of the box once you plug it into your phone with the dongle, but if you do want a more custom experience, you can download the JBL headphones app, and in there you can tweak some settings such as the gain, as you please. You can also turn on environmental noise cancelling to drown out those annoying background noises that you might pick up when out and about. This also has 3 different levels of ENC. You can also change the microphone from natural, powerful, and bright, but this will all be dependent on what kind of content you're making because you might want a different preset style. It's really important to remember that when it comes to audio, there is no one option suits all. Audio is very independent per creator and it's going to differ from person to person. You can also adjust the LED brightness on the microphone as well as have it auto turn off after 30 minutes, 1 hour or 2 hours if it is disconnected from the dongle for these lengths of time. And lastly, you can manually pair the microphone if you need to. What's also really cool is that this also works with JBL Quantum Engine. So if you are live streaming on your PC, you can use this too. This will be great for cooking streams. Am I wrong? So I did see an earlier prototype of this a couple of years ago at JBL Fest, but I never got to try it. So my first experience with this, real and raw, is in this reel that I did for Instagram. You might have seen it on YouTube too, I can't remember. But this was the first time I used the microphone. Straight out of the box, real and raw, honest opinion, first time using it. I didn't make any adjustments to the settings. I probably should have, given how loudly I speak, but this is what it was, so check it out. All right, let's pair it to my phone, plugged into the bottom of my phone. So this is no microphone, just straight through the phone. Let's hear the comparison. Oh, it says recording audio through USB mic, so it's definitely connected. But this is the JBL Quantum Stream wireless mic, and I've been so eager to hear how this sounds, to see what it looks like, because I never got to see the finished version. I did see an earlier stage of it. And yeah, let me know how it sounds. There were a couple of pops from me like yelling into the microphone, but overall it was such a clear recording. I was really impressed. I also decided to use it at DreamHack Melbourne just to give it a test out in the wild in a much louder situation. There was people everywhere. So this is how it went.
Here we have the wild JBL Quantum Stream wireless microphone, and I'm going to test it out in the wild today. So some of you wanted to see what it was like when clipped onto the jacket out in the wild. Using the clip, because it is just a clip, I will clip it on to my jacket. So here's how it sounds clipped onto me out in the wild. With all the animals and creatures around, it still hones in on your voice. See the creature over there? Even though he is here, you can still hear me clear. The JBL Quantum Stream wireless microphone is known to be a very good listener, unlike their noisier cousins, the foldbacks. With 24 hours of battery life, 6 hours of straight recording time, and an extra 18 hours with the charge case, no matter who you're watching, what you're watching out there, you will always have time for your recording. And with the JBL Quantum Engine software on your PC or the JBL headphones app, you can tailor this to your needs. Sir Liessshy signing out.
Sometimes I try and be funny and it doesn't always work out, but the point of that reel was to show you how it worked in a loud environment, and it worked so well. Again, I didn't edit any settings when I used them, those 2 reels. It was just straight out of the box, and I'm just blown away by how great it is for a plug and play solution for an on-the-go mic. Like, It just works. So some more features, it does have a 24-hour battery life. It has 6 hours of straight recording time and an extra 18 hours with the charge case. I am loving the scene of charge cases for wireless microphones at the moment. I absolutely love my DJI Mic 2 mics as well. They also have a charge case for the receiver and the transmitters. It's great. You can just forget about it. There's all this extra battery. I don't often charge them because I don't need to, because they're always charged in the case. So again, no surprise that JBL are doing this, given their nature of being an earbud company, an audio company. It makes sense for them to have this, but it's just such a neat design. It also has a windscreen or a dead cat if you're still using that terrible lingo like I sometimes do. Gotta be honest with you though, I have lost mine. It's somewhere in this studio. I don't know where it is. And I really would like to see a redesign of the case with a spot to put the windscreen, or a carry bag that you can put this in with your windscreen as well, because I have no doubt a lot of people are going to lose it because there's just nowhere to put it. I think windscreens are super important just to stop unnecessary wind or noise that you might pick up in the background. I'm in an isolated space at the moment, but I still use mine on here just in case, but I still would like to use it. I just don't know where it is. So this is future me editing this video, and I've realized I haven't really done a lot of like live testing in the video, but this is like right now I've got the heater on. This room is quite quiet, but you might be able to hear the heater. I'm not too sure. I'm just sitting here editing the video, and yeah, I've got it clipped onto my jacket, my jumper. This is just basically what it sounds like. It's a very good quality microphone and can be used in so many different situations and scenarios. And the fact that you can use it on any device that has USB-C, or your iPhone if you're still rocking Lightning, honestly, like, this is perfect. One thing I do absolutely love is that the dongle has pass-through charging. This is such an underrated feature, especially because you do have to connect the dongle to your phone. Obviously, that's going to take up your charge port. I can't think of many other products off the top of my head that have pass-through charging like this. And honestly, like, it needs it in the microphone category. So underrated, so underrated. So well done, JBL. There is also a mute button on the side of the microphone, which could come in handy for so many situations, such as live streams. I think it's great that you can just mute the mic on the mic itself and not have to run back to your PC. So it does have a clip that allows you to clip it onto your clothing like this. But I gotta be honest with you, since using the DJI Mic 2 with the magnets, I do not like clipped microphones anymore. Magnets make it so much easier to clip this on to anywhere on your clothing, no matter what you're wearing. So I could put it down here if I wanted to, and it's just going to stay in place. Having a mic clipped onto your clothing means it can flop around depending on what you're wearing. And I wear a lot of jumpers, not always like this, but sometimes I have jumpers that do have a high neck, and having to clip this right up here means it's really close to my mouth, and I just don't like the way that sounds. So I would love to see magnets built into the next version of this. I think Gen 2 having a spot for your windscreen or a carry bag plus the magnets would just make it the ultimate device, as well as adding a second microphone. Having two, definitely needed, especially for interview content. I don't often like doing this. I just want to have two separate mics, or make it an option to buy two. You don't have to have the two, but an option would be nice. I can't fault this though. For a first gen product, it ticks all the boxes it needs to for an epic content creator's companion. I strongly suggest, if you make content on your mobile phone, or you want to do live streams that allow you to move around, like cooking and stuff, this needs to be the choice for you. It's affordable, that's the main point I want you to take away from this, but it's also so easy to tune and just make right for you. I quite often get a lot of questions about what's a good microphone to buy if you are doing short form content or on the go content, and that was before this came along. It's really hard to recommend something to a creator who might not know how to use a microphone properly. They might not know how to tailor it to them or tune it to their voice. You don't have to with this. You can, but you don't have to, because it just sounds great out of the box. So this is honestly, bias aside, my go-to choice. So join the Liessshy family and subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you in the next video.